If you're over 60 and feel like your legs are weaker than before, then this will be the most important video you watch this year. Picture this. If you're walking up the stairs to your bedroom and halfway up your legs start burning, your knees feel shaky, you grab the railing a bit tighter than you used to. Sound familiar? Here's what your doctor probably hasn't told you. After age 60, you're losing up to 3% of your leg muscle mass every single year. That's not just a random number. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of Gerontology followed 1,880 adults over 64 5 years and discovered something shocking. Those who lost leg strength had a 287% higher chance of needing a walker or wheelchair within the next decade. But here's where it gets really interesting. Same researchers found that just 3 specific movements, when done correctly, can reverse this muscle loss by up to 40%. Just 12 weeks. No gym required, no fancy equipment, just your body and maybe a chair. The number 1 movement on this list is so powerful that orthopedic surgeons at Johns Hopkins started prescribing it instead of knee surgery for certain patients. And get this, 70% of those patients canceled their surgeries after just 8 weeks because their leg strength improved. So dramatically they didn't need the operation anymore. Before we begin, share with us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We read and reply to every single comment. Now, without any further ado, let's get started.
Exercise number 3.
Wall sits. Let's start with a movement that seems simple. Wall sits might look like you're just leaning against a wall, but what's happening inside your muscles is pure magic. When you perform a wall sit, you're activating every single muscle fiber in your quadriceps, which are those big muscles on the front of your thighs. You're also firing up your glutes, your hamstrings, and even those tiny stabilizer muscles around your knees that most exercises completely ignore. Here's what makes this movement special. Unlike regular squats that put pressure on your knee joints, wall sits create what physical therapists call isometric tension. This means your muscles are working incredibly hard without your joints moving at all. A study from the European Journal of Applied Physiology tested 65 adults over 60 and found that those who did wall sits 3 times a week increased their leg strength by 31% in just 8 weeks. Even more impressive, their balance scores improved by 23%, which directly translates to fewer falls and better stability in daily life. To perform a wall sit correctly, find a clear wall space and stand with your back flat against it. Your feet should be shoulder-width apart and about 2 feet away from the wall. Now, here's the key that most people miss. Before you start sliding down, engage your core muscles like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. This protects your lower back and doubles the effectiveness of the exercise. Slowly slide down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor, creating a 90-degree angle at your knees. If that's too challenging at first, stop at 45 degrees and work your way down over time. Your knees should be directly above your ankles, not pushed forward past your toes. Press your entire back against the wall, especially your lower back. No arching allowed. Hold this position for 20 seconds to start. I know it sounds easy, but trust me, those last 5 seconds will feel like an eternity. The secret to maximizing wall sits lies in your breathing pattern. Most people hold their breath, which cuts off oxygen to your muscles and makes them fatigue faster. Instead, breathe slowly and deeply through your nose, counting for seconds in and for seconds out. This breathing technique increases your hold time by an average of 35%, according to sports science research. As you get stronger, add 5 seconds to your hold time each week. The goal is to work up to holding for a full minute. Once you can do that, try lifting one heel slightly off the ground for 5 seconds, then switch. This advanced variation activates those smaller stabilizer muscles that prevent ankle rolls and stumbles. Do your wall sits first thing in the morning when your muscles are fresh, not tired, from the day's activities. Research shows morning exercise adherence rates are 45% higher than evening routines for people over 60. Now, let's move to something that might surprise you with its effectiveness. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, today, we're diving deep into the exercises that doctors are now recommending over surgery to eliminate pain and build incredible strength. Let's get right into it, starting with a powerful yet often butchered exercise, the step up. First, find a step, a stairy box. Place your entire right foot firmly on it. Make sure your heel is fully supported, as this activates more muscle fibers than just being on your toes. Now push through your right heel to lift your body up onto the step. The key here is not to cheat by pushing off with your back leg. The leg on the step should be doing all the work. Once you're standing tall on the step, this is where the magic happens. Slowly lower yourself back down, taking a full 3 seconds to descend. This slow lowering phase is called the eccentric contraction, and it's where the real strength building occurs. Your muscles have to work overtime to control your body against gravity. The number one mistake people make with step-ups is moving way too fast. Speed completely kills the effectiveness of this exercise. A biomechanics study from Melbourne found that slowing down the movement to a 3-second descent increased muscle activation by a whopping 67% compared to fast step-ups. So start with 10 repetitions on your right leg, then switch to your left. If 10 reps feel easy, don't just add more reps. Instead, find a higher step. Research shows that increasing step height by just 2 inches increases the difficulty by 30%. As you get stronger over the weeks, aim for a step height that brings your knee to a 90-degree angle when your foot is on the step. This range of motion is perfect for strengthening your legs through their full functional pattern. Also, pay close attention to your knee alignment. Your knee should track directly over your second toe, never caving inward. If you see your knee wobbling or moving inward, reduce the step height until you can maintain perfect form. Poor alignment is a fast track to joint pain, and we're here to eliminate pain, not create it. For maximum benefits, do your step-ups every other day. This gives your muscles 48 hours to recover and rebuild stronger. On your off days, a simple 5-minute walk can do wonders. This active recovery approach helps reduce muscle soreness and actually improves your strength gains compared to complete rest. Now, it's time for the game changer that even surgeons are recommending. Exercise number 1, single leg stands. I know it sounds too simple to be the most important exercise, but the science behind this will blow your mind. When you stand on one leg, your body instantly activates 73 different muscles just to keep you upright. Compare that to walking, which only uses about 20 muscles at a time. A landmark study in the British Medical Journal followed 1,700 adults over 10 years.
Oh.
The results were staggering. Those who could unstand on one leg for 10 seconds had an 84% higher risk of death from any cause within the next decade. Let that sink in for a moment. Your ability to balance on one leg is a powerful predictor of your longevity. But here's why single leg stands truly are number 1. They are the only exercise that simultaneously improves strength, balance, coordination, and bone density. When you stand on one leg, your body weight creates a vertical load through your leg bones. This compression stimulates bone cells to lay down new bone tissue. A study found that people over 60 who practice single leg stands for just 5 minutes a day increased their hip bone density by over 2% in only 6 months. It's like reversing 3 years of age-related bone loss. The muscles around your ankles, knees, and hips work overtime, creating what researchers call proprioceptive feedback. This is your body's amazing ability to know where it is in space without looking out. Better proprioception means fewer trips and falls. Try these exercises, stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at the results. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips to help you move better and live stronger. See you in the next video.